But Jesus and darkness do not go together. Back in John 8, the very next verse, when Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Jesus is our freedom to live a whole new life of purpose in step with the light of the world. You know, my kids and I, we love to go camping. We have a great time setting up our tent. We love to cook outside. We love all the stuff that goes with it. But one of our favorite things to do is when the sun goes down and it starts to get dark, we like to gather around the picnic table for a game of Uno, maybe a couple games. And if you've ever been in the woods when it gets dark, you'll know this. It gets really dark in the woods, right? It gets really dark. And so the light from the campfire is not enough for us to see our cards. You know, we need more. We need this lantern. And so we set this lantern on the picnic table. And as long as we're leaned into the light of this lantern, we can see each other's faces. We can see our cards. And it doesn't matter how dark the woods around us are, as long as we've got this light, we've got everything we need. We can see everything we need. And you guys know this about light. The closer you get to light, the brighter your world becomes. I know somebody here needs to hear this today. You know, you're thinking, you've made Jesus the leader of your life. You recognize him as your Savior. You believe all the right things. You even believe he's the light of the world, but maybe you're struggling to embrace him as the light of your world. Maybe you're stuck in some secret sin or addiction, or you're hanging on to this bitterness or this massive guilt, and you're tired and you're worn out, and you're tired of pretending that everything's okay, especially on Sundays. You don't have to live like that. I heard this said recently. These aren't my words, but this is so powerful. When the light of the world becomes the light of your world, you'll never walk in darkness again. I want to say that again. When the light of the world becomes the light of your world, you'll never walk in darkness again. Friends, I know I don't know your circumstances. I don't know what situation you're coming from today. I don't know what you're stuck in or what your sin situation is, but I do know this. Jesus wants to be your freedom. He doesn't want you to live like that anymore. He wants you to come out of the shadows. He wants you to stop creeping around in the dark. He wants you to admit that things need to be different, and he wants to be that for you. He wants you to step into a new life of divine purpose, of following him. Jesus is our freedom. We're not condemned anymore if we have Jesus. There's no trial waiting for us around the corner. There isn't an angry mob of people with stones waiting to throw them at us anymore. He set us free from all of that for all eternity, but he set us free for a purpose, to walk closer and closer in step with Jesus, the light of the world.